Okay. Verbs. Like you said, we started verbs yesterday. So I'm sure yesterday. So what's the form of verbs we looked at yesterday?
We started the ER verbs.
Okay. ER verbs. Okay.
Yeah.
And we looked at basically a verb like demander, right?
Yes, we did.
We looked at demander and we
Yeah.
saw basically the key things, the key information around the verb. So,
Yeah, we did.
okay. So, and what we see about the conjugation of the ER verb? What's the striking thing about it?
It said that the way it goes is you drop the ER
Okay,
and you add the endings.
okay. At the end is the E for Joe, ES for Q,
Yeah,
E.
E for EL,
Okay,
ONS for no, EZ for no,
okay.
and ENT for
All
yeah.
right. So we saw other examples of verbs which we said you are going to work with and send us the assignment. I don't know if you were able to,
Yes.
but you didn't
Yeah.
say.
Will I send it after the class?
No, you could have sent it so that we looked at it together briefly as part of the learning process, of course.
Yes, that's exercise 1.2.
Yes. 1.2, the translation, right?
Yeah, yes.
Well, let's look at it together briefly. So what we have
Yeah.
here is, well, we visit become nous visitons, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So that is we visit. Then you have
Yes.
she teaches as what? Elle enseigne.
Extra yes, I'm sorry.
Elle enseigne. So we
I'm
become
saying
enseigne.
yes. Singing to Shond.
Is it you have here or vous? Which of them?
You, they said, okay, polite, vous. Vous.
Sean.
Yeah. Then I think is je pense.
Okay. Je pense.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we go up is nous montons.
Okay. Nous montons. Next.
To show, that's we show is nous montrons.
Thank you. Nous montrons. What about
Yeah.
hogs?
He hugs. I'm trying to say that. Oh, I didn't write everything.
Is okay. He hogs. I think you
Um.
have il embrasse from the verb embrasser, right?
Oh yes, yes, yes. That's also the kiss. Yes, 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 yes.
Then we have
Il
the
embrasse.
find becomes what? A truth, right?
Yes,
What about the
it's true.
kiss?
Kiss, embrasse.
Like this,
As
right?
il, elle embrasse.
Il no, just they still give you masculine, so I bring using il embrace they. You know, one says male female relationship.
Yes.
Use for it. I fail because no, I fall becomes
Je tombe.
the term. What about he tells becomes what?
Is it il parle or
Text.
tell and speak?
Yes.
Yeah, il
This is to
parle.
recount the story. It's going to be raconte.
Okay, yes, il rencontre.
She
That's
watches.
yeah, il, elle marche, elle marche.
That's not to walk. Oh. She watches to watch something, to look at something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Regard, elle regarde.
Right? We eat dinner becomes what?
Uh, nous mangeons.
The verb to dîner is to eat dinner. So come nous dîner. So dîner là. Nous
Or
dînons rather.
dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now to eat lunch becomes what? They eat lunch. Il
That's a déjeuner.
déjeune.
Déjeune.
Il
Yes.
déjeune. It
Déjeune.
cries all the time. Il pleure tout le temps. Become
It's what? So
it
it
cries. It cries.
just too light here.
Oh, so sorry. It cries
Sorry.
because it pleure. Okay,
It's
let's it pleure.
yeah, so my Wi-Fi, let me just adjust it. Yeah. Okay. He cries, you blow, then you play toujours. Then what's the next one?
To stay, I stay.
Okay, je reste.
Okay, the next one.
As
Feminine.
yes. Well, I'm trying to see what they wrote there because I didn't put the numbers. That's they study a new étudiant.
Étudie. Elle étudie. Dient, right?
No, we sorry.
Mm-hmm.
They
Elle étudie.
elle étudie. Yeah.
Okay.
Then next one is he leaves. That's ill. Um, that's kit. Ill kit.
That's to leave. Leave. That's to leave. That's quitter. Something is to leave. To be staying somewhere. He lives. Il habite.
Oh, okay, yes. Elaborate. Yeah,
You
okay.
close.
Yeah, I get now. Then to they close, I mean,
No, it's
that's
you. It's you.
sorry, too firm,
Tu fais.
too firm. Yes. Then I forget. That's you.
J'oublie.
Yes,
Oui,
oublié. Wasn't part of the list. Yeah.
yes. The next one is help. The help
Help.
becomes what?
Yeah. You. So that's number 22.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Il aid.
Il
Il,
aide.
il aid. Yes.
You bring.
That's to.
The you is plural.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh
Is it
no.
apporter or emmener? Which one did you use?
That's to bring something.
Yes.
Apporter.
Good. Vous apportez. Okay.
Yeah. Then you give. That's to done.
Okay. I like.
Uh, j'aime.
J'aime. Okay. That's a good one. Um, the win.
The win. That's il. Um. uh, That's gagner. Gan. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Il gagne.
Gain. Okay, yes. That's
What about
ENT not
return?
pronounce. We thank. That's no. Um. mm, that's a remexion. Connection. Yes.
What about she's wearing? No, but the
She
cross, the cross, first of all, the cross.
okay, that's it. Traverse. Traverse.
Calvex.
Traverse.
Okay. She's wearing
Um, elle porte.
a walks.
Il travaille. Il travaille.
All
Yeah.
right. So these are basically this test is basically to test and then improve your ability to retain those regular verbs. And then we
Yeah.
quite a lot already. Now, maintenant, nous passons à la négation. We're going to negation in French.
Yes.
Negation in French. When you have a sentence, and the sentence is normally in the positive, hmm?
Yeah.
Chaque phrase se trouve au niveau du positif, au niveau positif. Mais pour faire une négation, to bring that sentence in the negative, we need two things. Number one, we need what we call the no and then or the negation and other parts of the negation. Let's look at this together. We have quite a lot to explore here, so I'm going to explore it deeper.
Yeah.
So, from what you have here, to make a sentence negative, we said just put the no before the verb, right? And then you
Yes.
the other part of the negation
Ah,
after the verb. The simple form of negation, the simplest, the first one to master is called no pa. Please, could you read these sentences for us?
yeah. Je ne pense pas.
I
Il
don't
ne,
think so.
euh, il ne parle pas allemand.
Almond. Mhm.
Allemande. Vous n'écoutez pas.
Okay.
Il, il n'habite, non, il n'habite pas aux États-Unis.
Aux États-Unis. So you
Yeah.
see, they put the no before the verb and the
Yeah.
pa after the verb. No pa means not. Hmm?
Yeah.
That is the simplest form of negation in French. It means basically,
Sorry, sir. Please, can you give me 1 minute, sir?
all right.
Just a minute.
Okay, vas-y.
La négation est l'interrogation.
Maintenant, nous allons aborder la négation. On va voir la négation. Please read this sentence for us again.
Vous êtes de Paris?
Okay.
Non, je ne suis pas de Paris.
Je ne suis pas de Paris. Je ne suis pas de
Yes.
Paris. Négation. Ou encore, négation simple se compose de deux éléments. You have the no before the verb and the pa after the verb. Je ne suis
Yeah.
pas en vacances. I'm not on holiday. Non, nous ne sommes pas en juillet. We are not in July. The no becomes an apostrophe. Before what? A vowel.
Well,
So vous n'êtes pas fatigué. Hmm?
yes.
So that is the simplest form of negation. This gives you not. So I
Not.
want to say, I'm not. I'm not eating. How do you say I'm not eating?
That's je ne mange pas.
Je ne mange pas.
Yeah.
How do you say she is not speaking?
Um. Elle. Wait. Elle no. What's that speaking? Pas.
On ne
Elle ne parle
parle
pas.
pas. Mhm.
Yes.
On ne parle pas. So we have elle ne parle pas. So, okay, we saw a verb of elle raconte une histoire. If I want to say she's not telling a story.
Yes. She's not telling a story.
Yes.
Elle ne rencontre pas
Une histoire.
Histoire, yes. Une histoire, yes.
Une histoire. Elle ne raconte pas une histoire. She's not telling
a story. Yeah.
In that context. So that is how you talk about negation, to say not in French. And this applies to every verb you are going to come across. So all those sentences you are supposed to make with those verbs, you
Yes.
can put them in the negative. That's
Yes.
another way of strengthening your argument. So, but beyond this ordinary not, there are other forms of negation in the language. I never did this. There's nothing. No one is
Yeah.
there. Nothing is there. So those type of negation, we call them la negation complex a bit. Okay, so negation complex. So we're going to also look at those types of negations.
Yeah, I think all of them were in that video.
Exactly. They were in the video. So la negation de. So let's look at it briefly. Can you read this for us now?
Yes.
Okay.
Je ne fais rien. Je ne sors jamais.
Mm-hmm.
Je ne connais personne.
Mm-hmm.
Je n'ai aucun ami.
Je n'ai aucun ami. Je ne sais rien. I know nothing. I do nothing. Je ne sors jamais. I never go out. Je ne connais personne. I don't know anybody.
Anybody?
Je n'ai aucun ami. I don't have any friend.
Yeah.
So these are other forms of negation. So the bottom line is that no matter the type of negation you are using, you put your no before the verb and the other part of the negation after the verb. You see the rien is after the fait, right?
Yes.
The jamais is after the saw. The person
Yes.
is afterwards the connaît.
The
And the
connect.
aucun is afterward the a of the verb avoir. The a of the verb avoir. So, je ne bois jamais, look at this for example. Je ne bois jamais de café. I never drink coffee. Moi, je ne fume plus. I no longer what? Smoke. So, jamais is never. Plus, no plus is uh, no more. No more.
Yeah.
I know no longer. I no longer. So if you plus, as you have in this sentence, I no longer smoke. Right? So that is the first form to note. We have no aucun, not anyone. At least, je n'ai aucun, je ne connais aucun français. I don't know any French person, not even one. Je n'ai aucun ami en France. I don't have any friend. I don't have a single friend in what? In France. So no aucun means any. Now you have your no rien, nothing. Tu vois quelque chose? Non, je ne vois rien. I'm not seeing anything.
Yes.
So I want to say I didn't say anything. Je ne dis rien. Yeah, that's it. I never spoke to her. Je ne parle jamais. That's never spoke. Je ne lis pas jamais. No, I've done what je ne lis pas jamais. I'm going to come to those later, very, very soon. So we have no person. Tu attends quelqu'un, je n'attends personne. I'm waiting for no one.
Yes.
Waiting for no one. So these forms of negation, always know that the no is put before the verb, and then the other part of negation comes after the verb. At times, you can have double negation. For example, this one now. Tu comprends jamais rien. You never understand anything.
Not anything.
Never and anything. You never understand anything. Il n'y a plus personne. There's no more anyone.
Yeah.
Person. So you could have constructions like that. So, but you can never have pas after jamais, after the other person. Pas simply means not, no, pas.
Yes.
Pas is the first form of negation in the language. Let's take a bit. Please read this for us.
Je ne travaille ni le lundi ni le mardi. Ni le lundi ni le mardi. Je ne travaille que 3 jours par semaine.
Per semaine. Now you have no ni ni, right? In the first one.
Yes.
No.
Le que, yes.
No ni ni. En français, in English, you say, I neither went at nor saw him. Neither nor in English. We say no, ni in French. So we have this sentence. Can you read this for us? These two sentences.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me well.
Clearly, yeah.
Paul est jeune, beau,
yes.
est intelligent.
Good.
Paul n'est ni jeune, ni beau, ni intelligent.
Ni intelligent. So you see, after the ni and the intelligent, there is no how do I call it now? Elision. Can you see that?
Yeah.
There's no elision there. There's no elision there. However, look at what I'm doing now. Paul is neither young, neither handsome, nor intelligent. So you can multiply it as many as you can. But it's ni. That use for neither this, not that in French. So we have that kind of expression. Call them no, ni. Neither, no. Neither, no. Now there's another form of negation that does not need no. For all we have seen so far, the no is required. S-A-N-S. Can you see that? It means with that. Avec is what with that. Now we have elle sort, son. Elle sort avec un imperméable is going with an umbrella, no raincoat. Okay? Then and son. When you see this word son, it means with that. And that connotes negation. Am I right? Hello? So that connotes negation on its own. Can I hear you from you now? Hello, Doc? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hello, Doc? So what we've looked at so far is the fact that there is this different form of negation in the language. So we have seen son. So you can see you have son and ni, but not no son, never. You have, for example, il mange de la salade sans huile ni vinaigre. Is eating salad without what? Oil, no vinegar. In that context. So we have no co. This no co does not carry the conventional negation we think, but it means only. It actually conveys what we call la restriction. I only did this. I only, that word only. So you have, please read this for us. Let's go.
Julien Neko Sanko.
It's not Neko. Look at it again.
Then Je ne dors que 6 heures.
That means I only sleep 6 hours. Can you see that?
Yes.
Julian Nako Sankon. Julian is only 5 years old. So to convey that only. Look at it now. If you come down, you have ça ne coûte que 10 euros. That only costs 10 euros. Ça ne coûte en ce moment que 10 euros. That only costs at the moment 10 what? Euros. Ça ne coûte jusqu'à la fin du mois que 10 euros. that will cost at the end of the month 10 euros. So that only is coming by no co. No
Yes.
co. No co in French. So that is for that negation in the language, and we have quite a lot of them. So let's see. I've seen the simplest form of negation with my pa. Let's see if you have any question before we go ahead, man. Hello?
Yes.
Any question before we go ahead?
Oh, no,
Based?
no, no, no.
Okay, good. So, what will now be your answer for number 1? This is negation.
I should do it.
Just say it. Let's speak it. Just read it and
Okay.
start the negation.
Okay. Je ne tombe pas souvent malade.
Okay, I don't often fall sick. All right.
Je n'aime pas les chats.
Okay. I don't love cats.
Yes. Il ne travaille pas d'heure.
Again, take it again.
Eh?
Take it again and pronounce the last word properly.
Okay. Il ne travaille pas d'heure.
Due.
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 Yes.
Il ne travaille pas. Due. Okay. Number 4. What you for number 4?
Nous ne parlons pas chinois.
Nous ne parlons pas chinois. Okay. Number 5.
Don't speak Chinese. Okay. Les Français dînent à, ne dînent pas à 5 heures.
The French do not eat by 5 a.m. Okay.
L'olive ne coûte pas cher. Okay.
Good. It's not that expensive. It doesn't cost too much.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Vous ne, nous, sorry. Vous n'habitez pas ici.
Exactly. Vous n'habitez pas ici. So these are just simple ways of the simple negation.
I have just one question.
All right.
Aucun and son.
Okay.
You said aucun is
No one.
no one.
Yes. Son is
Well,
without.
yes, without. Okay. But what's the difference between aucun and le person?
Aucun. No person is nobody. Je ne connais personne. I don't know anybody.
Everybody.
Je
Yes.
ne connais aucun. I don't know any.
One. Okay, anyone.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I get it now.
Now I've seen the ER verbs. Now there are some of them that undergo changes, right? Changes. You will just read this commentary for us and then we'll run through them. Let's go with them.
All right. Conjugation of ER verbs with spelling changes. There are a number of ER verbs. There are a number of ER ending verbs that, although being otherwise regular, show slight spelling changes, which almost always affect the pronunciation in some of their present tense forms. Whether these verbs add an accent grave, change an accent aigu to an accent grave, double a consonant, or turn a Y into an I, these changes always occur in all singular persons, as well as in the third person plural. That is in those persons where the verb ending is silent. The nu and vu forms, the ending of which are pronounced, with conserve the spelling of the infinitive, since its ending is audible as well. And here is another way to remember where the spelling changes occur. If one conjugates these verbs by writing the singular J2 ill forms in one column and the plural forms in another, And if one draws a line around the affected verb forms, one gets the shape of a boot. Yeah. All forms inside the boot will show the changes. Nu and vu will not. The verb appeler, for example, that's to call, doubles its L inside the boot as j'appelle, to, to appelle, il, elle, on appelle, nous appelons, vous appelez, il, elle appelle.
So you'll find that from what you just read now, that LER verbs like appeler, we have to double the consonant in the present, the singular, and the last two plural. The only place where you do not double and you go back to the infinitive form is in the nu and vu, right?
Yes.
It's in the nu and vu, the nu and vu. And that is what you find out in all the verbs that undergo spelling changes. Now, you find out for the verb jeter is the same thing. Look at the verb jeter, we have one T. When you come to conjugating, we have double T, except in the nu and in the vu. You get it now? So we have you jet, il jet in this context. We have nous jetons, nous jetons. So that's for verb jeter, doubling the consonant. And these are verbs that are conjugated in that format. Appeler, of course, I've seen that one. Épeler. Épeler is to spare, right? Épeler.
Yes.
Projeter is to plan. Rappeler is to call back on. To call back or to remind. To call back or to remind. That is for rappeler. To call back or to remind. Then you have another verb, acheter. For this particular one, there's changes in this context that you add an additional autograph sign, E as on grave. Except in the nous and vous, you have j'achète, tu achètes, il achète, elle achète, nous achetons, right? Vous achetez. Then you have il achète. So for here, we're not doubling the T, rather we're putting the first E before the last T. That becomes what? Accent grave. Other examples are verbs like achever. Can you see that? To finish is not to achieve.
Yes.
Yes, to accomplish a task, to finish something. To achieve is complete. We're going to come to that in the next section. And we have amener is to bring a person. We have seen apporter before, right? To bring some.
To bring something.
Now, amener is to bring someone. Now we have élever, to raise or to bring up a child. We have emmener is to take a person. Then you have enlever is to take off or to kidnap. Geler is to freeze, lever is to lift or to raise. Money is to lead. I want to say I'm leading a good life. You mean you Bonville. The person is earning his living honestly. Do you get it now?
Yeah.
That is money. Poser, that's to weigh. Promener is what? To go for a walk. So these are verbs basically that are conjugated like the verb acheter, this group you see here now. Meaning they all think accent grave in their je, tu, il, elle, except in the nous and vous. So they take accent grave on that particular E. Mind you, this is the ER verb we are dealing with. Is that okay? We're saying the spelling changes that occur with them. So we have just two exercises here, which you are going to do. So I encourage you to do it, of course. I'm going to give you a few minutes. Okay. Other forms of verbs taking the changes in their form, some little inflections here and there. So for the verb appeler, what will be our answer for number one?
That's il appelle.
Il appelle. Appellent, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about the two? What becomes our
The
answer?
second one. El promène.
Remain as on graph, right?
Yes, accent grave.
What about
To
masculine?
test. To test accent grave.
Good. Number 4.
Nous aimons.
Homonon. The first EM.
Homo.
Homonon.
Yeah. Homonon. Yes. Nous accent grave.
Yes.
Je, je, j'enlève.
J'enlève.
Yes. Vous épelez.
Vous épelez.
Eh?
Vous épelez.
Yes, vous épelez. One L.
Yes.
Yes. On guerre. On
On
guerre.
gèle.
On what? Gel. Yes.
On gèle.
On gel.
Mhm.
Yeah. And tous
It's
les chemises.
tous les
Tous les
chemins.
chemins. OK. Chemin.
Chemin.
Mais, hein?
Chemin. Un.
Chemin. Yeah. Chemin. That's men.
Good.
Accent grave.
Accent grave.
Yeah.
So ENT at
And
the end, but two is plural.
singular.
Plural. All roads. Plural.
But I thought yesterday you said,
That's two. That's tout le monde.
okay, so this one is now, okay, because
Singular.
roads are
This
plural.
is plural. Tous les chemins.
Oh, let me adjust that.
Good. So these are the reasons we go through them over and over again. You might think we have understood it, or we come
What?
to a situation like, ma'am,
I didn't hear you, sir.
I said these are kind of the reasons we have to go through it together because you might think you've
Yeah.
gotten it, but by the time you are doing it, you now see some one or two things you need to adjust.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
the reason. That's the reason the coach is there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just read.
Achète.
Good.
Achète.
Flashette. ENT at the end. We have okay.
Yes.
Now let's come to this one. She buys.
Yes, elle achète.
Elle achète. They throw.
That's feminine. Elle jette.
What's the spelling of the jet?
That's Jettent.
Good. What about we throw?
Nous jetons.
You should turn.
Et
I call.
j'appelle.
Chapelle. What about he brings? His
Il
brother.
amène.
Il amène. Why did you use why did you use apporter here?
Okay, because this is a human being.
Good. You bring somebody.
Yeah.
I use harmony with somebody. Harmony with somebody. Then you have apporter with things. Then we raise 3 children.
That's nous élevons.
Nous élevons. Good.
Yeah.
Nous élevons.
And she
Okay.
raises. Elle élève.
Elle
Elle
élève.
élève.
Okay.
And you call back to rappel.
Good. Again, you call back. What do you have there?
To rappel.
It is plural. Hein? Vous rappelez.
Okay, I need to do POL. Polite.
So I've seen the first section of verbs where you have to double the consonant or you have to put accent grave in the E. That's the first section of the inflections. At other times, it could be that you are taking an E accent aigu to make it E accent grave. Example,
Yes.
espérer become j'espère, tu espères. The accent aigu here, the accent aigu becomes accent grave. In tu, il, elle. Only the no and vous go back to accent aigu. Can you see that?
Yes.
J'espère, tu espères, il, elle, on espère. Nous espérons, vous espérez, il, elle espère. Now, verbs in that context like that are verbs céder, céder, to yield, célébrer, to celebrate, considérer, to consider, exagérer is to exaggerate, posséder, to own. So you see, instead of using the verb avoir, you can say je possède, right?
Yeah.
I possess. Préférer is to prefer. Protéger is to protect. And of course, répéter is what? To repeat. So they are conjugated as a verb céder. Now, if we do 1.10, that you will do on your own, that's basically the conjugation. Then
Yeah.
1.11 is basically trying to see if you understand. Espérer is to hope. We have j'espère bien, I hope well. I hope well.
Yes.
Tu préfères le chocolat.
prefer.
You prefer le chocolat, you prefer. They
Yeah.
do not. Aha. You see that? They do not repeat. What's the verb to repeat? Répéter. Because
Répéter.
ils ne répètent pas la phrase.
Il ne répète, yes, pas
Yes. Répète pas
la
because
phrase.
it's don't. Good. We celebrate comme nous célébrons. Et on, c'est
Célèbre.
comme il possède un restaurant.
Yes. Vous êtes. And she exaggerates because
J'ai always
elle,
exaggerate. Elle exagère.
yes, elle exagère.
Now, if you remember vividly when we came to phonetics, I and Y goes together, right?
Yes.
Now, when you're conjugating verbs that ends in YER, we change the Y to I. Only the
Yeah.
nous and vous go back to Y. We have the verb payer. Je paie, tu paies, il, elle, on paie. Nous payons, vous payez, il, elle paie. Other examples are the verb balayer to sweep. I can say je balaye ma chambre. I'm sweeping my what? Room. Essayer to try. We have or to try on. J'essaie. J'essaie.
Yes.
I'm trying. Yes. Then you have for other verbs nettoyer. T-Y-E-R, right?
Yeah.
The Y becomes I. Je nettoie, tu nettoies, il nettoie. Nous nettoyons. Vous nettoyez, il, elle nettoie. Ennuyer is to bore, to annoy. So you say have j'ennuie, tu ennuies, il ennuie, elle ennuie. Nous ennuyons.
Yes.
Nous ennuyons. Vous ennuyez, il, elle ennuie. So these are
And
these verbs that ends in Y-E-R. Other verbs like that are what? Appuyer, employer, envoyer, essuyer. Popular verbs. YER verbs. Popular verbs. Used often over and over again. So we have verbs that ends in GER and CER. Please, I want you to read the commentary here before we look at it. Go ahead, madam.
okay. Um
Verbs
sorry, I
ending
opened.
in GER.
Yes, verbs ending in GER and CER show spelling changes only in the new form for phonetic reasons. Verbs ending in GER add E after the letter G in the new form of the present tense in order to make the G sound and thereby conserve the J sound yeah, of the infinitive throughout the conjugation. Without the inserted E, the letter G would be pronounced G,
Yeah.
since G followed by dark vowel is G.
So you have manger to eat. This is where the change
Yes,
is. Nous mangeons.
bonjour. Yeah.
Mangeons. Now, these different changes we are looking at will come very handy in subsequent forms of the verb because we're going to be using the nous and some other ones a lot. So let's see other verbs that ends in GER. There are quite a lot. Please, can you read them out for us?
Okay. Changer to change,
Yes.
corriger to correct,
Mhm.
déranger to disturb or bother, engager to hire, envisager to plan, exiger to demand. I
Go
I
ahead.
show me some.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Inter, inter, interrogate, interroger
Interroger.
interroger to interrogate. Um, mélanger to mix, nager to swim, obliger
No, obligé.
obligé to oblige or force, partager to share, plonger to dive, protéger. That I something. Yeah.
Yes.
Protéger to protect,
Mm-hmm.
ranger to tidy up or put away,
Mm-hmm.
télé, télécharger to download,
Mm-hmm.
voyager to travel.
While you travel. Now you see envisager here, it also means to plan. Projeter also means to plan. We saw that. So you can have different verbs giving you the same
Yeah.
meaning.
Same thing.
Now, let's go with this number 2. Go ahead, madam.
Verbs ending in CER add a D to the C in the new form of the present tense in order to make the C sound, that's, and thereby conserve the
The
sound
S.
S, okay, S sound of the infinitive throughout the conjugation. Without this D, the C will pronounce K. Since C followed by a dark vowel equals K.
All right.
Ah,
Example.
I get now. Okay, I should read what?
No, we're saying common say, for example, when you come to the
Yeah,
new.
yeah, commencer to begin or start. That's je
Yes.
commence, tu commences, on commence, nous commençons, vous
Good.
commencez, and elle commence.
Common. It would have been common come before. Hmm?
Yeah, yeah,
All
true.
right. So other examples are these, which is the verb annoncer, to announce, effacer, to erase,
Mm.
forcer is to force. We have menacer is to threaten, placer is to place or to put something, then prononcer is to pronounce, all conjugated like the verb commencer. These are exercises which you will do 12 and 13. You do them on your own. They are not
Okay.
difficult. Right. So that brings us to the end of the first form of the regular verb in French. From this ER verb we have looked at, we have seen more than 200 verbs.
Yeah.
So let me just say 150. If you know
Yes.
these ones, you can make almost every sentence. So the largest that you want to make. Now we're coming to the second section of the verb, second types of regular verbs. And this is the we call them the second group verbs in French. Please, can you read the
Yeah.
comment for us?
Okay. Um, the conjugation of regular IR verbs. Formation. The present tense of the regular verbs ending in IR consists of the stem of the verb and the following endings: is, it, issons, issez, issent.
So we have
E.g.,
example as fini, right?
yeah,
You finis, tu finis, il, elle ont fini. Nous finissons, vous finissez, il, elle autres finissent.
yeah,
So this also have a fixed pattern. But mind you, it's not every IR verb that will be that, only the regular ones. The most popular irregular ones will be discussed in the next chapter. So let's look
yeah,
at the other examples that we have here. We have applaudi, right?
yes,
Bâti,
mm-hmm. Sure,
choisi,
yes,
désobéir
uh,
or obéir, two different verbs meshed there.
yes,
Grandir is to grow up.
mm-hmm.
Grossir is to get fat, to put on weight.
Yeah,
Guérir, to heal. Cure, get well. Maigrir, to lose weight. Punir, punish.
um,
Then what's the next one?
ralentir,
Good.
réfléchir,
Réfléchir, yeah.
remplir, remplir,
Remplir,
réussir,
réussir,
rougir,
rougir,
and veiller, veiller,
and vieillir.
vieillir.
Yeah. These are all second group verbs. Now, what you will find that here is that most of these verbs here are formed from na or from adjective. Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah. The verb grown, is it not an adjective? Grown. The word grown, an adjective, right? Grandi. Can you hear me now?
yes,
So grandi is from what? Grown. Gross is an adjective of fat. We have what? Grossi.
remplir,
Maigre is an adjective. We have maigri. So they are either formed from noun or they are formed from verb. Look at the verb rougir. It's from the verb from the adjective rouge.
rouge,
To
yeah,
blush. Say, she's
um,
blushing. Elle rougit. She's blushing. These are basically verbs that are formed from nouns or that are formed from other sources of other part of speech in French, and they tend to be what um,
yeah,
second group regular verbs in question in that. So we are going to go through this next two. This is exercise 1.4 and exercise 1.15. So you are going to do them because this is another section of verbs, and this time it will be 10 minutes. So you have 5 minutes for each of this section. So let's go again.
Okay.
5 minutes for 10 minutes for that. So okay, so right now what we're looking at is the second group verbs, which we call the irregular IR verbs. So you have for rempli becomes what? What's your answer for rempli?
Remplir.
Hmm?
Remplir.
This is number one. Rempli.
Remplir.
Spell it.
IEZ. That's REMPLIEZ.
IEZ. Are you sure you're not missing it up?
How?
Okay, let me write the answer here.
ISSEZ.
Uh-huh.
Remplir. Remplir.
Remplissez. Become remplissez. What about number two?
Reuse. Reuse. Reuse.
Réussi.
Reuse.
Réussi. Les stations de réussi. Then
Yeah.
choisi becomes choisi.
Trusty. Yes.
Choisi. Guéri
Uh,
become what? Guéri.
Baby. Yeah.
Then you have rougi becomes what? Rougissant.
Re- oh, yes.
Obéi become what? Obéisse.
Obese. Yeah.
Vieillir. Aha. This is the one you're looking for that time. Tout le monde.
Yeah. Ve.
Vieillir.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Grossi become what? Grossis.
Process. Yeah.
Grossis.
Yes. Correct.
Now we choose rather, not past tense. We
Yes.
should becomes nous choisissons,
Nous
right?
choisissons. Yes. Then
Number
they,
two, they grow up.
ils grandissent.
Exactly. The next, one doesn't put on weight. Aha, negation. No?
On, yeah. On ne grossit pas.
On ne grossit pas. They reflect.
Ils réfléchissent.
Ils réfléchissent.
Ils réfléchissent.
We applaud.
Nous applaudissons.
You build.
As polite. Vous bâtissez.
Vous bâtissez. Hmm?
Elle ne
She
punit
doesn't
pas.
punish.
Elle ne punit pas.
I blush.
Je rouge. Je rougis.
Je rougis.
Je rougis.
You slow down.
Je ralentis.
Tu ralentis. Tu ralentis. Right? She doesn't
Yes.
lose weight.
Elle ne maigrit pas.
Elle ne maigrit, maigrit.
Sorry, maigrit. Maigrit pas. That's
No, maigrit pas. So that is for the I arrow regular verbs. Not too much. It's just like the E arrow verb. You master the termination, the endings. You get it now.
yeah.
Then there's no inflection. There's no in that context. Now arrow E verbs, regular arrow E verbs. Please, could you just do us a favor? Read this commentary we have.
Which is conjugation of regular RE verbs. Formation. The present tense of regular verbs ending in RE consists of the stem of the verb and the following endings. S, S, no ending.
That's for il, el, and on. Good.
Yeah. ONS, EZ, ENT.
Okay.
Here's a model conjugation.
Attend.
Attendre. Das j'attends, tu attends,
Mhm.
il est on attend,
Good.
nous attendons, vous
Nous,
attendez.
what? Nous attendons.
Yeah, nous attendons, vous attendez, and il, elle attendent.
Attend. Other verbs like that are the verb what? Descend, entendre to hear, perdre to lose, rendre to give back, répondre to answer, and then vendre to sell. You get
Yeah.
it now?
Yes.
Vendre to sell. We have the verbs romp and interrupt add T to their third person. You know, we said there is not addition, right?
Yes.
Generally, but we have il romp, interrompt. They add T to their own. Run
Oh,
visit, yes. Now to visit somebody, you cannot just say you visit someone. You run visit ah. Hmm? Then you say
yeah.
j'ai visité for a place. To visit a person is run visit. Take note of it.
Yeah.
If you want to say you visited your friend, say je rends visite à mon ami.
Mm. Mm. Then a place is just run.
No,
Okay.
je rends visite à mon ami. I visited New York.
Yeah.
I'm visiting New York. You visit New York.
Mm.
You use visit alone for places. You use rond visit for people.
Okay. Okay. No.
Now, the word rond can also be used as an
Yes.
adjective it means to make, to make, to make. I want to make somebody happy. And I say, you run Safam, he runs Safam Orose. He made his wife what? Happy. He makes his wife happy. He
Yes.
runs some perfu. He makes his father mad, drives his father crazy.
Mm.
So you use the verb run, an adjective, we see fu and hose there, and that's typically to make somebody angry or sad, whatever
Yeah.
it is. So this is a model conjugation for um, this verb we just saw now. I wanted to gloss over it, but you're going to do it as an assignment so that we don't take too much time here. We have je descends l'escalier. Do you get it now? Il
Yes.
interrompt, we take T, la réunion. So the rest you can do on your own. Then when you come to 1.7 thing, we don't sell. Aha. What's the verb to sell?
To sell. No. Mix it up. You just saw it.
Yeah. Vendre.
Vendre, yes. Vendre. Yeah. Yes, vendre.
To sell is vendre. Nous
Yes.
ne vendons
No,
pas.
vendre. No, yes. Ne vendons
Nous ne
pas.
vendons pas. Nous ne vendons pas. So basically, you just do the translation there to master them. So that
Yeah.
will now bring us to the end of what we call regular verbs in French. So, in the course of our interaction today, we have seen basically the regular verbs in French. The arrow, we did the recap, and we saw the
Yeah.
ones that undergo spelling changes. We saw the I arrow verb. Before then, we saw the negation, how to put sentence in the negative. Now, here comes another aspect of the French language, which is a section of its own in the TCF exam, how to ask questions. So this
Questions.
next 30 minutes, I'm going to take time to brood over this one. Is that okay?
Yes.
And then we are going to work on it. So let's go with this. We're looking at asking questions in French. Please do the reading for us. Go ahead with the commentary.
Okay. Asking questions. In French, as in English, there are two types of questions. Questions that expect yes, oui, or no, no, for an answer. Questions that ask for specific information. Note that whereas English uses a form of to do to form most questions, like that's fair to do, is not used in French to ask a question. Questions asking for yes or no answer. There are three ways to form this type of questions in French. By placing esque before a vowel at the beginning of the declarative sentence without changing its word order. Esque is invariable. A question formed with esque can be used both in the formal and informal style in speaking as well as in writing. Est-ce que je parle trop vite? Do I speak too fast? Est-ce que tu fumes? Do you smoke? Est-ce qu'elle travaille? Does she work? Is she working? Est-ce que l'étudiant répond? Does the student answer? By using inversion, that's the second way. Questions using inversion generally belong to the formal use of the language. There are two types of inversion depending on whether the subject of the sentence is a noun or a personal pronoun. Simple inversion. Simple inversion is used when the subject is a personal pronoun. The pronoun, except je, which is used in an inverted question only with few irregular verbs, is placed after the verb and linked to it by a hyphen. Travail tu, do you work? Are you working? Écoutez-ils, do they listen? Are they listening? Parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? Finit-il la leçon? Does he finish the lesson?
Can you
When
say
the third
finitil? Finitil.
finitive, yeah,
Yes.
finitive. That's it.
There's
Okay,
an enchaînement there.
yeah, finit-il la leçon? Does he finish the lesson? When the third person singular, il, elle, on, verb and verb form ends in a vowel, letter T must be inserted surrounded by two hyphens. When the third person singular verb form ends in a vowel, the letter T, okay, must be inserted surrounded by two hyphens between the verb and the pronoun. This is the case with all regular ER verbs. Oh. Habite-t-il en France? Does he live in France? Dépense-t-elle beaucoup d'argent? Does she spend a lot of money? Parle-t-on français ici? Does one speak French here? Okay, I get. Yeah.
Okay.
Complex inversion. When the subject is a noun, simply inverting the subject and verb is not possible in French. In this case, complex inversion is used. The noun is placed at the beginning of the sentence, followed by the verb and the corresponding subject pronoun. That is il for masculine singular noun, L for every feminine singular noun, etc. Is a hyphen or a hyphen plus T plus hyphen if the verb ends in a vowel between the verb and the subject pronoun. Questions using complex inversion are used in formal written French. Marie étudie télé français. Does Marie study French?
Did you get
Oh,
what just happened there right now? We have
yeah.
Mary, that's Marie, is a noun.
Yeah.
When you're doing your inversion, you are bringing the verb first, then
Yes.
before the subject pronoun. But the
Yeah.
sentence is Marie étudie le français. In that
Mm,
context, you don't have a pronoun. Mary is the subject. Now, to
yes.
put that sentence in inversion, you
Question.
now
Yeah.
put Mary first and then use the corresponding pronoun that could replace Mary to be in
Yes.
front of it.
To be in
That
front. Yeah.
Mary étudie tel le français. We call
Mm,
that complex inversion.
yeah. 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 Wow. I've not seen this one before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we're doing it
Les,
together.
yeah. Les étudiants
Till,
travaillent till, yes.
good. Do the
Do the
student
students
work?
work? Yeah. Okay. Then the third way is by intonation. That's by raising the pitch of one's voice at the end of the sentence.
Mhm.
This type of question is, of course, restricted to spoken language. It is very common on an informal level. Tu
Mhm.
aimes le français? Do you
Mhm.
like French? Vous trouvez? Do you think
Mhm.
so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you find that from 3 ways of asking questions in French,
Yeah.
for yes or no answers, the first two, ESCO, can be used informally and formally, whereas
Mm-hmm.
inversion is more of a formal stuff. So when you get to the exam, you can use the ESCO and the inversion quite a lot. You get it now.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
this section now is a section of the exam on its own. They'll
Yeah.
give you a topic, and then you are going to speak to the topic by asking the examiner questions, which is going to be answering you. We call it tâche d'eau in oral. We're going to start doing simulation very, very soon. Okay, now let's go now to see how do you translate this in French. Do you like hamburger?
To which one should I use?
Use all three.
Okay. Est-ce que tu aimes les hamburgers?
Les hamburgers, oui, les hamburgers.
Hamburger.
Hamburger, voilà,
Okay.
hamburger.
The next one is uh M M2
MTU,
M2 les hamburgers. Les
les
hamburgers.
hamburgers.
Then this other the complex inversion
No,
is
there's no complex here.
you said I should use all of them.
Yes, there's no complex. You can only have complex when you have a noun. If
Okay,
you say,
yes, there's one now. Yeah, there's one now. That's true. Then intonation. To aime le hamburger.
exactly. That's as simple as that. That's how you ask questions in French. So when you want
Yeah.
to ask me questions, now you start asking me questions in French. So ask me these questions in French. Let me reply you.
Okay. Est-ce que tu étudies? Non. Est-ce que tu.
In your exam, try to use vous with the examiner because
Yeah,
except
yeah,
you say
yeah.
you are your friend, except this is a session that has to do with familiarity.
Yeah,
All
yeah, I
right, go
get it.
ahead.
Est-ce que vous étudiez français?
Oui, j'utilise la langue française depuis des années déjà.
Nice, nice. Uh, Let me alternate them. Watch. That's regarder. Yes, regard. Regarder la télévision.
Comme regarde-t-il. Here's your T. You forgot it. Regarder
Yeah,
ends in
it
E.
ends in E. Regarde la télévision.
Oui, il aime regarder la télévision. Il regarde la télévision toujours.
Okay. Um, nous, nous visitons les Louvres.
Each day, there's no New York.
Non, oui. Il visite
Le Louvre, oui, il
le
visite le
Louvre.
Louvre. Visite-t-il le Louvre? Est-ce qu'il visite le Louvre? Is okay? Oui,
Yes.
il y visite, il y visite.
Okay. Est-ce que je danse bien?
Oui, vous dansez très bien.
Merci. Euh, euh, blues. What's in blues? What's the verb blues?
Pedro. P-E-R-D-R. You see why it's good if you have done that previous exercise?
Yeah, so I need to go back there, sir.
That's why you have to do that. Good. That's
Yeah,
how you must.
Pedro.
Pedro.
Pedro. Okay. Where is it again?
Do we
Oh,
lose?
yes. Okay. That's nous perdrons.
Nous perdons? Or,
Yes.
est-ce
Est-ce
que
que
nous
nous perdrons?
perdons?
Yes.
Or,
Nous perdrons.
perdons-nous?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So
As
those are questions. There are quite many. Do you live in Mexico? Go ahead. I want to hear the question.
okay. Um, habite. Okay. Est-ce que tu habites à Mexico? Au
Au
Mexique.
Mexique.
Au Mexique, yeah.
Oui, j'habite au Mexique. J'y habite depuis longtemps.
Okay. And the next one is mange. Je mange. Okay. They said except je. Okay. Tu... Non. Tu manges trop.
Oui, je mange peu, je ne mange pas trop.
Okay. Are you staying at home? Okay, familiar.
Oui,
Est-ce que tu restes à la maison?
oui, si j'ai envie de rester à la maison, mais je ne peux pas actuellement. Je dois aller au travail, je ne reste pas à la maison.
Okay. So this one, there's a noun here. Teacher. What was earn again?
Gagner.
Gagner. Yeah. Okay. So teacher, that's enseigner. Yeah.
Teacher is professeur. Teach is
Okay.
enseigner.
Huh?
Teacher is professor now, right? Mhm.
There's that list of occupations you gave me. There's enseigner and there's
What
professor.
is enseignant? Enseignante.
Enseigner and professor. So
Yes.
okay. So
Enseignant. Enseignant can be a teacher, but not like a professor, not a school teacher. So for school, use professor is more
yeah,
accurate.
accurate. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Uh, le professeur gagne-t-il? Non, gagne
Gagne-t-il?
gagne-t-il? Yes. Le professeur gagne-t-il beaucoup d'argent?
Non, il ne gagne pas beaucoup d'argent parce que les professeurs ne gagnent pas beaucoup au Nigeria. So, yes, now. Ah, ah.
It's tough everywhere.
Voilà pourquoi les professeurs en médecin sont en train de révolter. Medical doctors who are lecturers are revolting. They should be
Yes, so
paid. They should be paid like their children they've taught.
something else, honestly.
Can they teach the child to be any more than them? No.
Okay. Les bénévolés,
Les bénévoles.
okay,
Bénévoles.
les, les bénévoles.
Les
Les
bénévoles.
bénévoles aident, non, aident-ils?
Les bénévoles. Est-il good? You see it now? Because les bénévoles is what? A na.
Yes, yes. Les bénévoles aident-ils?
Are they helping? Oh, yes. Yeah. Now, read this notes for us as we continue.
Okay. If a question expects an answer that confirms what has been asked, Nesk, no,
N'est-ce pas?
Nespa, oh, okay.
The same
Nespa,
variable. Mhm.
which is invariable, can be added at the end of the declarative statement
Okay.
without changing its word order. Depending on the sentence, Nespa has various equivalents in English, right? Isn't
Mhm.
it?
Yes.
Doesn't he?
Haven't you? Don't you? Voilà.
Don't. Okay. So, to ensoigner,
Tu enseignes.
okay, to enseigne, who's my system? To enseigne l'anglais, n'est-ce pas?
You teach English, right? Don't you?
Right? Yeah.
Oui, tu enseignes. I will not say si. Now, when it has been n'est-ce pas, I will
Yes.
say si. I will not say oui.
Mm. Okay.
Si.
Yeah.
Yes. That
Okay.
si there means yes. It doesn't mean if, but because it's a reply to a negative question.
Mm.
That's the positive answer to a negative question, n'est-ce pas? Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. David n'aime David n'aime pas la pizza, n'est-ce pas?
Si, il n'aime pas ça.
Yeah.
So that
Si.
is yes, si. It means yes when you're using n'est-ce pas. So apart from the questions that require yes or no answers, one more questions that require specific information. Take, for example, I want to ask you about your job, about your family, about what you like, about where you're traveling to. I'm asking for specific information, right? And it requires specific way. All these three forms of you have looked at, good and fine. But the first two, inversion and ESCO, will come very handy here. The very first thing to know is that we can use three different things. Number one is called adverb interrogative adverbs. Number two is interrogative pronoun. Number three is interrogative adjectives. Let's take them one after the other. Interrogative adverbs. You have où, meaning where. Where are you going? I will say, où allez-vous? Or où est-ce que vous allez? When I use this interrogative adverb, if I'll use inversion compulsorily. The only time I will not use inversion, if I use esco after them. Où allez-vous? Où allez-vous? Or I say, où est-ce que vous allez? Quand partez-vous? Ou quand est-ce que vous partez? Comment allez-vous?
Yes.
Combien d'eau? Pourquoi? Now look at combien d'eau. That combien means how much. If a verb is coming after the word combien, you don't use do. If it's a noun that is following, you use do. Example, combien dépenses-tu? How much did you spend? We didn't put any noun there. Combien d'argent? How much money did you spend? Say that because the argent and do came after the combien. Good. Now, I've told you already, but you already know simple inversion. Who habits you? Where do you stay? There is what? Inversion.
Yeah.
But if I put the esco, I will not put inversion again. Who esco to habit? So that is how it works with all of them. Now, if you have a case of complex inversion, of course, the noun plus the verb before the esco. Let's go. We have le professeur arrive. I can say, quand le professeur arrive-t-il? Look at it here. Complex inversion. Or quand est-ce que le professeur arrive? No inversion. Inversion. So when you go ahead, you have things like this, your où, comment, quand, and combien. Simple inversion can be used with them in short sentences to stand alone. Où travaillez-vous? Où travaillez-vous? Where do you work? Short sentence. Quand partez-vous? When are you leaving? Quand commence le film? When is the film starting? Combien coûte le frais de transport? How much is the transport fare? Now, after pourquoi, simple inversion is never used if the subject is a noun. Good. It's never used. We have pourquoi votre mère travaille-t-elle? Well, for this one, though you have votre père here, because it's not pourquoi, we use simple inversion there. Get it now. So for pourquoi, simple inversion is never used when a noun is involved. So this is what we call the pronoun interrogative. You will need them because you ask questions about where, about when, time, about how, adverb of manner, about how much, quantity, right? About reason, why. These are the things you ask about. We call them adverb d'interrogation. These are interrogative adverbs. Are we okay now?
Yeah.
Right. You get it now. So this is what you are going to do for us now. Translate these ones for us into French. You are doing it right now. Oh, our time is going, but no problem. No, you do it later. Let me wrap it up. So where do you work becomes for où travailles-tu or où est-ce que tu travailles for number one.
Yes.
So you can do the rest. So the next thing is what we call pronoun interrogative. We have seen pronoun relative, co, qui. Can you record that?
Yes, I remember.
Now, pronoun interrogative. We have qui as the subject, co as the object, or qu'est-ce que. You've seen qu'est-ce que c'est. What is it? Qu'est-ce que vous dit? What are you saying? You can use co dites-vous. Or you say qu'est-ce que vous dit? Co is the short form of qu'est-ce que. Then you have quoi is used with prepositions. De quoi, à quoi, avec quoi. Now we say qui étudie le français. You say who is studying French? Who studies French? Who? That takes the place of the subject. Qui? That is an interrogative pronoun. Who? Qui habitez-vous? Whom invited you? Or whom did you invite? So you have that key there for the subject. Co is for the object of qu'est-ce que. Co pensez-vous? What do you think? I say, qu'est-ce que vous pensez? So when I use this co, I'm doing inversion.
Yeah.
When I use qu'est-ce que, there's no inversion.
Inversion.
De quoi parlez-vous? What are you what? Saying. Or I can say, vous parlez de quoi? No inversion. Can you see it now? If I put the de quoi first, there's inversion. Parlez-vous. If I want to put the de quoi in here, I'll say, vous parlez de quoi? You're speaking of what? About what?
But yeah.
So you also do 1.24 as your take-home exercise. Let's go to the last one, which is adjective interrogative.
Yeah.
The word care, wish, what? We have it in gender base. Care, masculine singular, care, plural, care, feminine plural. Please read this commentary for us. It's very, very important.
Yeah. That's from Kel,
Yes.
Okay. Kel is used to express what instead of que or qu'est-ce. When a noun or a form of the verb être to be plus noun follows immediately.
Good.
Okay. The verb être is irregular and will be presented later on.
I've seen that already on our own. Let's go.
Yes, we have. Its third person singular form is est, as is, Its third person plural form is sont. So they said it's used to express what. Okay.
Yes. Instead of co or qu'est-ce.
Yeah, when the noun
Follows
when a
immediately.
noun. Yeah.
Or the verb be is used immediately.
Okay.
Okay, read the expressions that are below, the sentences below.
Quel sport pratiques-tu?
Quel sport practice? What sports do you practice? So you see the inversion there.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Dans quel pays habite-t-elle?
Which country does she live?
Does she live? À quelle heure déjeunez-vous?
What time do you take what lunch?
Lunch. Quelles lunettes achètes-tu?
Assets you. Which glasses are you buying?
Buy. Quels ciseaux utilisez-vous?
Which scissors are you using?
Use. Quel est votre nom?
What is your name?
Quelle est la différence entre bon et bien? What's the difference between bon and bien?
And good and better.
Okay.
Quelle est votre nationalité? What is your nationality? Quels sont vos coordonnées? What's your phone number or your address? So these are expressions here. You will take your time and you're going to go through them. Let's do number 1 and 2 together. Within the short time.
Okay.
We have barely 5 minutes. So we have, which newspaper do they sell? What newspaper? Journal, right?
Okay. Journal.
Journal. Journal. Journal. That's singular. Journaux.
Okay.
AUX.
Yeah. Journal.
Now I will not say which newspaper from quel. This is newspaper is masculine. QUEL. Quel journaux vont-ils?
Yeah.
Now become quel journaux vont-ils?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Quel journaux vont-ils? Okay, yeah.
Quel journaux vont-ils? Which newspaper do they sell? Number 2 is, at what time do you eat dinner? Abi?
Yes.
Become à quelle heure?
Déjeuner.
À quelle heure?
Okay, dinner. Dinner
À
food.
quelle heure dînes-tu?
Okay, is it pour la familia?
Yes, familiar. Dînes-tu? What time do you eat dinner? So if you are able to put all this together, trust me, you're able to ask questions, put things in the negative, understand the verb in the present tense. I think you are pretty much good to go to start very, very soon writing in a very short while. So that is
Okay.
so before you ask your question, I want to let's give a recap now. We began
Yeah.
by recounting on the ER verbs, regular ER verbs without stem changes. And then when I looked at the one that had to do with stem changes, when I came to interrogations, to negations earlier, and then we looked at the other forms of regular verbs, IR and ROE verbs, and they are conjugated. And then we now came over to the form of interrogation in French. I've seen that we have the ones that require just yes or no answer, 3 different ways: intonation, inversion, and of course, use of ESCO, right?
Yeah.
And then I've seen for specific information, interrogative adjective, interrogative adverb, and interrogative pronoun. These are basically the tools needed to ask questions in French. And if you put them into practice, your French definitely is all the way and good to go. So that is where I'm going to pause this particular recording as we go on to the next.